Hello and welcome to this Let's Try of Sunless Sea. I will post in the description, I'll have all the links to this game and information. I don't know really anything about this. I've played this for like 5 minutes before now. So just want to start a new game. This is just going to show off some of... Oh my god, that was creepy. Okay, we're just going to show off some gameplay. I just want to jump in and have a little bit of fun here and explore and discover things about what is in this game. So I'm just going to decide later on what our past is going to be. So advice for captains. Okay, we will take a look at this. The much lamented M. Demeaux found a watery grave long ago. Probably your end will be no better. But if you read this book of invaluable advice, your chances will improve. Captains often die. This is not the end. When you die, you'll learn lessons from which will help you survive next time. Beware, the layout of the Untersee changes with each new captain. But home waters are stable, and islands will only move so far. Okay. And future captains can inherit some skills, officers, equipment, and money. Over time, you'll find extra items and advantages that allow you to preserve a greater inheritance. Okay, on exploration. Exploration is the heart of the game. Risk brings rewards. Staying close to London is safe, but eventually you'll run out of fuel and supplies. Exploring and playing port stories will allow you to find secrets and echoes. Interesting. So, spending secrets and echoes. Speak to your officers to spend secrets on improving your abilities. Spend echoes on equipment in ports. You can often find officers in London. Okay, so let me look around here with the interface really quick. This is our health of our ship right here. Looks like speed. We've got 10 fuel barrels. We've got 5 food supplies. I think this is terror. Terror is at 0. And this looks to be our crew slot. And we do have a comatose ferret as a mascot. Mostly it's a mobile. Occasionally it's a feral. +1 hearts. And I can right click to speak to it. Echoes. Echoes are the currency of fallen London. Okay. This other stuff, your prow lamp dispels darkness. Reduces terror. Increase allows you to find Z marks. Your engines of course drive the ship forward. Okay. So we've got that. I think we have enough information here to just start poking around. And on fighting. Let's see, I didn't get to do this last time, all of the few minutes that I played so far. When your enemy is in the arc of your guns, you'll see the firing solution. The glow around the fire buttons increase. When it's complete, let them have it. You can fire earlier if you like, but may miss. Larger ships may have access to different gun slots. When you're put into port, you can generally explore and exhaust the story options until your next visit. Terror increases gradually over time while you're out at Z, away from land. Watch the skull, which is up here. When you see orange or red pips, terror will bump up if you spend much longer in the frightening place. Many events will increase it too. We'll add new stories to the game from time to time. You can download them from the main menu. You're a veteran captain and require no more advice. Very well, no, I'm not going to click that. Okay. So we've got advice for captains there. And what's this? Okay, tutorial. And a logbook. Looks like this is our ship right here. There's a little menu down here. Z-Bat is our scout. And send our Z-Bat out to look ahead just a bit. We've got the gazetteer. This is where we were at earlier. So we've got shipyard. We can do some commerce here. London shops. Okay. There's a lot in this game. There's just tons. You can just kind of sit here and read through it. Available officers. So we don't have anybody that we've met yet that we can hire. Here's our journal. A request for passage. Someone is looking for passage. Someone in London requires your services. Almost safe. A past wreathed in shadows. That's me. Quality of lodgings. A room above the blind helmsman. Where do you hang your hat? Okay. We don't... Let's see. This is our hold. So let's. I've got engines and a deck, and right now no weapons. Oh my! I'm reading that right. I think no weapons. If I click on this, nothing happens. And I have to purchase some weapons. Okay, so engine power is 800. Okay, deck weapon. Lead beater and stain rod reconditioned frigate surplus deck gun Mark II. Hull damage +8, life damage +8, crew damage 1, warm up time 4. So, see, I can. What does this do here? So that's the deck, weapon slot 1. Cargo. Oh, I've taken it off the deck and put it in the cargo. I see. Okay. Supplies and our curiosities. Invictus token. You're in unforgiving mode, which no save slots besides the basic autosave. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so if I go to... I wonder if I can find... I'm not even going to look at that. Need much more money to... So, cargoes, treasures, weapon secrets, mischief. Mrs. Plenty's shipside provisioners, Wolf Stack Exchange. Trading, so this is a profitable sideline for the notorious carnival entrepreneurs. And the Wolf Stack Exchange, trading in common goods, will only earn slim profits. Seek other opportunities. Caro's naval surplus. Ooh, equipment once sold to the sadly reduced Royal Navy. Caminus Yards. The dangerously jovial Mr. Fires manufactures the most intimidating, least carefully tested devices. The Iron and Misery Company. More powerful engines consume more fuel, but increase speed. And the House of Vision. Multitudes. Political convictions may be suspect, but his ship's lights are reliably excellent. Alright, so I think pretty much... Let's see. Sorry. Someone is in the docks, wants to board your ship. Agree to carry August Travel Rider to Gator's Morn. He's prepared to pay handsomely for transport and is keen to commission your ship specifically. So we're going to say go. Welcome aboard. The August Travel Rider shakes your hand. His grip is distressingly strong. Thank you. It's Gator's Morn I'm bound for. Bound for first, he says. I hear they... Ah! He hurries over to your stoker who is carrying his steamer trunk up the gangplank. No need to trouble yourselves. Give it here. Remember, Mumble. Gator's Morn. I'll pay you 150 echoes when we arrive. That's outstanding. Okay, so bound for Gator's Morn. Welcome. Alright, so let's take a look at... Hold. Okay. So we do have a passenger, right? We agreed to that? So if I jump out of here, I guess we're gonna launch and see what's out in the water. Click on that. Read the morning papers, visit your study, private sanctuary. Here you may catch up with your correspondence, rest, or retire altogether from seafaring life. The better your lodgings, the better the quality of your retirement, naturally. Okay, so we have paper, we've got a study. Rest in a room above the blind helmsman. And all of these are locked right now. Oh, go back to the rest of the story. We could click the London card on the right. Yes. Back to the rest of the story. Okay. Let's close this. And there's our ship. Let's go ahead and launch. See what happens. As of right now, you are now seeing this for the first time at the same time I am. I haven't even launched the ship yet. So here we go. I think I can go a little faster. So there's Bad Stevener's Abyss. We just gained 50 fragments. I need to look for Gator's Morn. Hunter's Keep's been discovered, and I have a map here, a little chart. Hunter's Keep. What happens is... Oh. Sorry. I've got 9 barrels, 5 supplies. We'll see what happens. I might have to turn around and go back for supplies. Depends on how fast they get used up. I have no crew what to speak of. Anything. Okay. Distant bells. Something awaits you in port. See, I left too soon, didn't I? Something awaits you in port. Alright, full steam ahead. Let's send the Z-Bat out. A big... Oh, what's going on? A baked breeze rises. Oh, I'm getting lots of messages here. Oh, there are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. 50 more fragments gained by discovering Low Barnet. Okay, so we're uncovering the parts of the map right here. Let's head back in and see who is awaiting us in port. If I can do this without crashing the ship into the dock. Okay, we fed the crew. That's good. Alright, I'm turning in here. Yes. And I'm going to start. So I don't know how. I guess we'll start slowing down a little bit. I guess. Oh, and this is going to say dock at some point. So we're going to stop. Nope, I'm backing up. Oh, stop. Dock. Okay, we're docked. So 50 echoes is what we use as money. Collect messages from the harbor master. Let's see, something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. You have one of this, another day. Free evening. The Rose Market bustles on Roser's Wharf. Who will be there today? Oh, a little gift. A very fine evening to you, Captain. My, what you might call mentor, is very fond of adventurous Z-captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation, on account of he is so fond of Z-captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Ooh. I think I'll just take it. Do make sure you have 15 points of space in the hold, or come back later. I think I do. Okay. Okay, so courteous nod. Well, my patron hopes you will find these little gifts to your liking, and he expects that perhaps someday you might choose to call on him at the Medusa's head. Should that day come, we will make you very welcome and give you any safe conduct what you might require. Good evening to you. He salutes and is gone. Okay, we got 10 fuel. Fuel's now 17. 5 supplies, which we have now 9. I accepted the proposal. I have 1 menace now. Suspicion! Consider a specialist surgeon. 30 echoes. We have 50. We're going to hire a surgeon. First officer, chief engineer, cook, gunnery officer, surgeon. Let's employ the surgeon. No more recruits for the moment, and Roser's Markets escort some interested acquaintances to the Rose Market. They hope to make satisfying trade. This will usher in a new day at the Rose Market and perhaps new buyers. Let's do that. Puppet plays press on uninterrupted. Personal collections grow. Words written in fogged mirrors are hastily wiped away. The exotic exchanges pollinate dreams, and I'm butchering my words today. The Rose Market bustles on Roser's Wharf. Who will be there today? You've lost another day. Free evening. New total 0. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so our officers, we have 1 left. I guess so. Here's our available officers now. We can assign this person to surgeon. And I thought I accepted taking someone to Gator's Morn, but I don't see on my ship where that person is. Okay, that's the shipyard, shops. Alright, let's just close this, and we're gonna head out anyway. Oh, I got it. Launch. Okay, we've got some fuel and some food. Bring this up a little bit. Just double checking everything. Alright, we're gonna head out. We're just gonna poke around. And we will look for Gator's Morn crew. 8 of 10. How many sailors do you have aboard? I have 8 of 10. And then these are my officers. Okay, we're gonna head south. What's this? Something to the air trembles. A breath of changes passes. Breath of change passes. So we're gonna slow down next to this ship here. We're gonna dock with this ship. Uh-oh. Light ship, far from home. Its clear, bright beam warms the way. Purchase fuel. They have a little spare, but it's twice the usual price. No. Fuel ship, eh? Alright, let's head this way. Pull up the chart. I haven't seen anything ominous yet. We're gonna see if we can find something. Nice little real-time game here. You can pause it anytime you want. We have a surgeon. Oh, shoot. What is going on? Oh. So, when I enter into something where it's possible, I think that's a creature, it pauses the game and goes into, what, combat mode? There's our deck weapon. There's whatever that is. Looks like a crab. Okay, we're gonna unpause and... Can I fire? Can't fire. Oh, now it's chasing me. Jeez. Go away. Deck weapon. Alright. No! I wonder if I can get around the island here and keep him following me. Looks like he's got 20 hit points. Auroral Megalops. What? Okay, we sighted an Auroral Megalops. We took 2 points of damage. It's still following us. What have we found yet? Quaker's Heaven, Mutton Island. Alright, let's turn this way. Murray Straits. It's a persistent little bugger. Maybe I need a gunnery officer to operate the weapon. I'm guessing. So right now we can't fire the weapon because I don't have somebody to fire the weapon. Right? Okay, we're gonna go around this, follow the shoreline here. We have 8 supplies and 14 fuel. Oh, he turned around. Alright, we're gonna turn around. Actually, we'll see what's down here. This is either a coast or a big island. Coastline is either not an island or a big island. Okay, there's something here. The Cumean Canal. I don't know what that is. Cumean. We're at maximum speed right now. So chart is M. I'll just hit M. Pull up the map. Albertine Gates. I wonder if I can take the surgeon and move her over to the gunnery slot. Hello. So if I do this, can I do that? officers. Let's try this. Okay, so can I do that? Ah, nope. She doesn't know how to fire the guns. Keep her as this doctor. Okay, that's not probably gonna let me dock there, right? Try over here. This looks like a area to stop. Get out? I can't dock. It's not letting me. Interesting. Okay, keep going. We'll go around. Or we'll follow the coastline still. A little bit more. I don't know how far I can get away from... See, that says harbor right there, so... Maybe I gotta go on the inside. Oh, maybe that... Okay, so this spot right here, the green sphere, is... If I stop inside that sphere, I may be able to just dock. Yes, okay. Here, now I'm thinking. The Cumean Canal staging area. The canal ascends through locks and gates and shadowed turns to the sunlight of the surface. Travel to the surface, which is locked, by the way. The sun is dangerous to neath dwellers like your crew, but the surface has its temptations. Ensure you're well stocked with supplies and fuel, or you may never return. Listen for surface gossip. Gather information for a port report. Many ships pass this way, but perhaps you'll pick up something they missed. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble from the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, code names. Spies work? Oh, we've got one moves in the great game. Gather information for a port report. The gates open and shut. The lock remains free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Untersee, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. You now have a perfunctory port report. The Cumean Canal. Good. Alright, let's see. Do we have anybody here that... A sluggish and hostile merchant squints warily. A few goods of indifferent quality are available. So we can get some fuel, but we can't buy any supplies. Wow. 20 echoes for 12 fuel? No available officers. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Is there anyone... I don't think there's anybody available for us to hire. So here's our curiosities. Invictus token, advice for captains, fragment, a scrap of lore, the root of all good, which is a secret, moves in the great game. The nations of Europe and beyond compete for influence. Their plots reach even to the Neath. A perfunctory port report, the Cumean Canal. Okay. Got cargo. Let's go ahead and close that. Where's our map? What's our map doing? Okay, we're going to head this way, I guess, and then we're going to swing around and go back up. Maybe we'll find a harbor that... Did I pass another one? There's one right there, Quaker's Haven. Guess that would be where we would hopefully find some more crew members. It's getting foggy. This ship of ours is not very fast. Let's send Zibat out. Zibat! Bada bing. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Let's see. Big rock. Not much else. Abbey Rock. We've entered a fog bank. Our gunners struggle to see our foe. Shepherd's Wash. The salty hinterland of London. Home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. Shadowy business. Alright, let's keep going forward. There's something up ahead. Foggy. I don't want to run into anything, right? There's a lighthouse. Flitterstone Isle. Westergren's Fire. And hopefully, is there a place to dock? Should be. There should be. There better be. I'll slow down just a bit. Okay, we have 11 barrels of fuel. Feldhaven, there is a place to dock. Don't run into that. Reverse. Back around. Wolf's Rift. Okay, we seek the dock at Fieldhaven. Shepherd Isles. Of course, the bearded watchman tells you there are no actual shepherds in the Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that found the islands. Greybeard, sitting in the village square, nods solemnly. No sheep, one says, but plenty of tales. Ask us anything. We have a picnic at the Standing Stones, Tales of the Standing Stones, Tales of the Three Graves, Thornwall Croft, the rest of the Z. Lots of stuff going on here. Look at this. Look at all this information. Okay. So, okay, so that's information we can get. And let's go to shops. There's another person we can deal with. What do we have here? We've got 6 supplies and 10. But still not able to buy any food. Well, it's going to cost me 20 echoes for 10 fuel. I don't think so. Not right now. Okay. Let's head off. Got no time for chit-chat. Just going to poke around a little bit more here. Lots of story arcs. So you can really get into the atmosphere of this game here like this. Although I've seen one little crab, well, one large crab thing, but so far it's been kind to me. Alright, so if I launch our Z-Bat, which hotkey Z. What are we going to see? Not much. Keep going. I'm going to veer left here so that I can get open up the map just a little bit more next to where we've already been. What is this? Salt lions. Interesting. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? That's a huge crab. Oh, that's right. I don't have a... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe I can. Okay, we're going to stop. Can we fire? Ah, I can't fire. I have no officer. Okay. That's got 150 hit points. Western angler crab. Is he faster than the other crab? I don't think so. Let's go over here. Zeal port. Or if he'll stay away so I can dock. Go away. Okay. The salt lines, 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. Compile a port report. Let's see, we've got a shipyard, shops, officers. Nothing here to purchase. Some exploring I can do. Alright, muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to visit. Fungal tisane and tea cakes. Uh-oh, well, we lost some terror. We're now wary. So we had some, probably from the monsters and the fog and things like that. That's all for now. We've got 1 fragment. Stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden, statuary, or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? Alright. I'm going to leave it right here for now. Interesting game. I might explore this a little bit more. I like the idea of it. I like the atmosphere. I like the genre. So thank you for joining me for this Let's Try of Sunless Sea. And pretty much first time playing it. Like I said, I only spent 5 minutes on it a little bit ago, and it was just basically poking around inside some of the menus and screens before I had even launched the ship. So, all right, Sunless Sea. I'll have descriptions and links below this video, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Catch you later.